I want to share a story with you that made such a profound impact on me and on the work that I do in identity. So many, many years ago, a farmer was walking on his lands and he came across an eagle egg. He mistook it for a chicken egg and he put it in the chicken coop and allowed it to take its natural course as one of the chickens. Some weeks later, the egg hatched and the eagle was born. And of course, because he was born into a world of chickens, he was taught to be a chicken. He was taught to peck in the earth for his food. He was taught to scurry along the ground. He was taught not to fly because chickens don't fly. They just flap their wings, they make a lot of noise, they lift a little bit and they drop back to earth. And he was taught these things. He was a bit of a miserable chicken because he wasn't really good at the things that he was taught. It didn't come naturally to him. He was always hungry because the food that he picked from the ground never satisfied him. And some years went by, and through this process, he developed such a low self-esteem. He hated himself. He thought to himself, why am I so big and awkward looking, and I'm clumsy, and I don't peck as well as the other chickens, and I don't flap and fall as well as the other chickens, and I just don't fit in, and is this all there is to life? And he became quite depressed, and life went on. And one day, high overhead, he saw an eagle flying by, and there was a tiny spark of recognition within his soul. And he got so excited, he went to the other chickens and he said, I've seen this majestic bird flying in the skies. And the other chickens cautioned him and said, that's an eagle. You're not an eagle. You are a chicken. And again, he returned to his depression and he returned to his self-hatred, and he went to bed that night and he was really quite low. And again he thought, is this all there is? And the next day, he saw the same eagle in the sky. But this time, the eagle let out this majestic, piercing eagle cry, and something happened automatically. His whole body constricted, his throat opened, and he let out an eagle cry in response to what he heard high above him. And as that cry escaped from him, he almost thought, what happened? What was that? Where did that come from? And suddenly he realized, I am an eagle. And he spread his wings and he flew and he became an eagle. So I want to bring this right back to the 3 points that I always talk about. I talk about identity from an I am perspective. I am stands for inspire, articulate, master. There are 3 steps to becoming who you fully are. And the first step is to allow yourself to be inspired. That is when you see something high overhead and there's this spark of recognition within you. There's that inspiration. How many of us go through life though with many such sparks, but we never take it to the next level. We never articulate that spark. We never give voice to that spark. We never let that cry of our soul come out. Because when that cry of your soul comes out, when you articulate, this is who I am, you suddenly realize this is who you am. And you move on to step number 3. You spread your wings and you master the flight that you were born for, that you were destined for. That is who you are. So my question to you, are you stifling that inspiration? Are you stifling that spark of recognition? If you are, articulate it. Dare to articulate it today. Because when you articulate it, you will naturally master who you truly are.